Manchester United versus Arsenal. The starting 11 that could change everything. Welcome back to Unite United News, where we bring you the inside stories and expert analysis that you won't find anywhere else. While other sources give you surface-level content, we dive deep into the tactical decisions and team selections that really matter. Today, we're looking at something that has every Manchester United fan talking. The potential starting 11 that Ruben Amorim might field against Arsenal. Imagine walking into Old Trafford and seeing this lineup on the team sheet. Your heart starts racing because you realize this isn't just any ordinary team selection. This is a statement of intent. This is Amorim showing the world that Manchester United are ready to compete with the very best again. But here's the question that's keeping United fans awake at night. Is this the strongest possible 11 we can put out? And more importantly, can this team actually beat Arsenal and show that United are back where they belong? Let's break down every single position, analyze every tactical decision, and figure out if this could be the lineup that marks the beginning of a new era at Old Trafford. The goalkeeper debate. Why Onana gets the nod. Starting with the man between the sticks, Andre Onana has firmly established himself as Manchester United's #1 goalkeeper. But was this always a certainty? And what does his selection tell us about Amorim's approach? When Onana first arrived at United, there were questions about his shot-stopping ability. Some fans worried about his distribution under pressure, while others questioned whether he was the right fit for the Premier League. But football is about evolution, and Onana has evolved tremendously. What makes Onana perfect for this Arsenal clash? First, his distribution. Against a team like Arsenal that likes to press high up the pitch, having a goalkeeper who can play accurate long balls and find teammates under pressure is crucial. Onana's ability to start attacks from the back could be the difference maker. Second, his experience in big games. This isn't a goalkeeper who gets nervous when the pressure is on. He's played in Champions League finals and major international tournaments. Against Arsenal's attacking threats, United needs someone who stays calm when the heat is on. But here's what many people don't realize about Onana. His leadership qualities. Watch him during games and you'll see him constantly organizing his defense, shouting instructions, and making sure everyone is in the right position. Against Arsenal's fluid attacking system, this kind of leadership from the back is invaluable. The question some fans might ask is, what about other goalkeeping options? The truth is, Onana has made the position his own through consistent performances and by showing he can handle the pressure of playing for Manchester United. The defense. A perfect balance of youth and experience. Looking at the defensive setup, we see a back three that represents everything good about modern Manchester United. Youth, experience, and tactical flexibility. Starting with Rob Heaven on the left side of the defense. This selection shows Amorim's willingness to trust young players in big games. Heaven represents the future of United's defense, and giving him a chance against Arsenal shows the manager believes in his potential. What does Heaven bring to this game? Pace, energy, and the fearlessness that comes with youth. Against Arsenal's quick attackers, having a defender who can match their speed and isn't afraid to make tackles could be crucial. Sometimes in big games, you need players who aren't weighed down by past disappointments or pressure. In the center, we have Matthijs de Ligt, and this is where experience becomes vital. De Ligt has played at the highest level for club and country. He's faced the best attackers in the world and knows how to handle pressure situations. Against Arsenal, having someone with his reading of the game and aerial ability is essential. De Ligt's role in this team goes beyond just defending. His ability to step out with the ball and start attacks from the back fits perfectly with Amorim's style of play. When Arsenal press high, De Ligt's composure and passing range could help United break through their defensive lines. On the right side, we have Yoro, another young defender who represents the future of the club. Like Heaven, Yoro brings pace and enthusiasm, but he also has the technical ability to contribute in attack when needed. This defensive setup tells us something important about Amorim's philosophy. He's not afraid to trust young players, but he balances that trust with experienced leadership. It's a formula that could work perfectly against Arsenal. The midfield engine room, where games are won and lost. The midfield is often where big games like United versus Arsenal are decided. And this selection shows exactly why Amorim is considered a tactical mastermind. Looking at the midfield trio, we have Ahmad, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes. This isn't just three good players thrown together. This is a carefully constructed unit designed to control every aspect of midfield play. Let's start with Casemiro, the anchor of this midfield. Some people question whether Casemiro still has what it takes at the highest level, but those people don't understand what he brings to this team. Against Arsenal, having a midfielder who can break up play, win aerial duels, and shield the defense is absolutely crucial. Casemiro's experience in big games cannot be underestimated. This is a player who has won Champions League titles and played in the biggest matches in world football. When the pressure is on against Arsenal, having someone with his mentality and experience is invaluable. But Casemiro isn't just about defensive work. His passing range and ability to switch play could be vital against Arsenal's compact defending. When United need to change the point of attack quickly, Casemiro has the vision and technique to make it happen. Moving to Bruno Fernandes, this selection shows that Amorim recognizes the importance of creativity in big games. Bruno might be inconsistent at times, but on his day, he's one of the most dangerous attacking midfielders in the Premier League. Against Arsenal, Bruno's role will be crucial. He's the player who can find space between the lines, create chances for the forwards, and score goals from midfield. Arsenal's defense is well organized, but Bruno's unpredictability and range of passing could be the key to unlocking it. What makes Bruno perfect for this game is his mentality. This is a player who thrives under pressure and loves the big occasions. When United needs someone to step up and make something happen, Bruno is exactly the kind of player you want on the pitch. Then we have Ahmad, and this might be the most interesting selection in the entire team. Ahmad represents everything that's exciting about Manchester United's future: pace, skill, and the ability to change games with moments of brilliance. Why is Ahmad perfect for this Arsenal game? His pace and dribbling ability could cause real problems for Arsenal's defense. When United win the ball back, having someone who can drive forward quickly and create chances could be the difference between drawing and winning. Ahmad's selection also shows Amorim's faith in young players. Instead of going with more experienced options, he's choosing to trust a player who represents the future of the club. It's a bold decision that could pay off brilliantly. The wingback system, modern football at its best. One of the most interesting aspects of this team selection is the use of wingbacks, with Dorgu and Diogo Dalot filling these crucial roles. Starting with Dorgu on the left, this selection shows Amorim's commitment to attacking football. Dorgu isn't just a defender who occasionally goes forward. He's a genuine attacking threat who can create chances and score goals. Against Arsenal, having Dorgu's pace and crossing ability could be vital. Arsenal's defense is solid centrally, but they can sometimes struggle when attacked from wide areas. Dorgu's ability to get behind the defense and deliver quality crosses could create the chances United need to win. But Dorgu's role isn't just about attacking. In the modern game, wingbacks need to be able to defend as well as attack, and Dorgu has shown he can handle both responsibilities. When Arsenal counterattack, having someone with his pace and defensive awareness tracking back could prevent dangerous situations. On the right side, Diogo Dalot brings experience and consistency to the role. Dalot has developed into one of United's most reliable players, and his selection shows that Amorim values consistency in big games. What makes Dalot perfect for this role against Arsenal? His crossing ability and work rate. Arsenal's defense can be vulnerable to quality crosses, and Dalot has the technique and accuracy to exploit this weakness. His ability to work up and down the flank for 90 minutes also gives United a constant attacking threat. The wingback system also tells us something important about Amorim's tactical approach. He's not content to sit back and defend against Arsenal. Instead, he wants to attack them and put them under pressure. It's an ambitious approach that could pay off spectacularly. The front three: pace, power, and precision. Looking at the attacking trio of Cunha, Sesko, and Bumo, this represents everything Manchester United fans have been dreaming about. A front line with pace, power, and the ability to score goals. Starting with Matheus Cunha on the left, this selection brings creativity and unpredictability to United's attack. Cunha isn't just a goal scorer, he's a player who can create chances for others and link up play between midfield and attack. Why is Cunha perfect for this Arsenal game? His ability to drift inside and create overloads in central areas could cause real problems for Arsenal's defense. When he moves inside, it creates space for Dorgu to overlap, giving United multiple attacking options on the left side. Cunha's pace and dribbling ability also make him dangerous in counter-attacking situations. When United win the ball back against Arsenal, having someone who can drive forward quickly and create chances could be the key to victory. In the center, Benjamin Sesko represents the future of Manchester United's attack. This young striker has everything you want in a modern forward: height, pace, technical ability, and most importantly, the ability to score goals. Against Arsenal's defense, Sesko's physical presence could be crucial. Arsenal's centre-backs are good players, but they can sometimes struggle against strikers who combine physicality with technical ability. Sesko's ability to hold up play and bring others into the game could be vital for United's attacking play. But Sesko isn't just about physicality. His movement in the box and finishing ability make him a constant goal threat. Arsenal's defense will need to be alert for the full 90 minutes because one moment of poor concentration could allow Sesko to score. On the right side, Bryan Mbeumo brings pace and direct running to United's attack. Mbeumo is the kind of player who can change games with moments of individual brilliance, and against Arsenal, that could be exactly what United need. What makes Mbeumo dangerous against Arsenal? His ability to run at defenders and create chances from nothing. Arsenal's defense is well organized, but they can sometimes struggle against players who are willing to take risks and try to beat their man. This front three also works well together tactically. They have different strengths but complement each other perfectly. When one player drops deep to link play, another can make runs in behind. When one player drifts wide, another can move centrally. It's this kind of tactical flexibility that could give Arsenal's defense real problems. Tactical analysis. How this team will play against Arsenal. Understanding the individual players is important, but it's even more important to understand how they'll work together as a team against Arsenal. This formation suggests that Amorim wants to match Arsenal's intensity and aggression. Instead of sitting back and hoping to catch them on the counter, United will look to press high and win the ball back quickly. The key to this approach is the midfield three. With Casemiro sitting deeper, Bruno and Ahmad can press higher up the pitch and force Arsenal into making mistakes. When United win the ball back in Arsenal's half, they'll have pace and quality in attack to capitalize on those turnovers. The wingback system is also crucial to this tactical approach. When United have the ball, Dorgu and Dalot can provide width and attacking threat from deep positions. This stretches Arsenal's defense and creates space for the front three to operate. But this system also requires discipline. When Arsenal have the ball, United need to be compact and organized. The wingbacks need to track back quickly, the midfield needs to work hard to protect the defense, and the front three need to press from the front. This tactical setup tells us that Amorim isn't afraid of Arsenal. He's setting up his team to go toe-to-toe with them and try to outplay them rather than simply trying not to lose. The substitutes bench, depth and options. While the starting 11 is important, modern football is also about what options you have on the bench. This United squad appears to have the depth needed to make changes during the game if required. Having quality substitutes means Amorim can adapt his tactics during the match. If United are winning and need to protect their lead, he can bring on more defensive players. If they're losing and need more attacking threat, he can introduce fresh pace and creativity. The ability to make tactical changes during games is often what separates good teams from great teams. Against a well-coached side like Arsenal, having multiple tactical options could be the difference between success and failure. What this lineup says about United's ambitions. This team selection tells us something important about where Manchester United see themselves and where they want to go. This isn't the lineup of a team that's happy to just compete. This is the lineup of a team that believes it can win. The balance between youth and experience shows that United are building for both the present and the future. They want to win now, but they also want to create a foundation that will serve them well for years to come. The tactical approach suggests that United are no longer content to be reactive. Instead of setting up to stop Arsenal from playing, they're setting up to impose their own game on the match. Potential weaknesses and concerns. While this lineup has many strengths, it's important to also consider potential weaknesses that Arsenal might try to exploit. The youth in defense could be a concern. While Heaven and Euro have great potential, they don't have extensive experience in games of this magnitude. Arsenal's experienced attackers might try to target these younger players and put them under pressure. The midfield, while talented, needs to work incredibly hard both defensively and offensively. If Casemiro, Bruno, and Ahmad can't control the middle of the pitch, Arsenal's quality players could take over the game. The wingback system requires incredible fitness and discipline. If Dorgu and Dalit can't maintain their energy levels for the full 90 minutes, Arsenal could exploit the spaces they leave behind when attacking. The opposition. What Arsenal bring to this game. To fully understand how this united lineup will perform, we need to consider what they'll be facing in Arsenal. Arsenal are a well-coached team with quality players in every position. Arsenal's strength comes from their organization and their ability to press as a team. They'll try to force United into making mistakes and then capitalize on those mistakes with their pace and quality in attack. This makes United's selection even more interesting. By choosing a more aggressive, attacking approach, Amorim is essentially saying that United will try to out-attack Arsenal rather than trying to contain them. Key battles across the pitch. Several individual battles could determine the outcome of this match, and United's team selection sets up some fascinating duels. In midfield, the battle between United's trio and Arsenal's midfield will be crucial. Whichever team can control this area of the pitch will likely control the game. The battle between United's wingbacks and Arsenal's wide players could also be decisive. If Dorgu and Dalit can win their individual duels, United will create chances. If they struggle, Arsenal could dominate the wide areas. Up front, the battle between United's attackers and Arsenal's defense will determine how many chances United can create and convert. The importance of set pieces. In games between well-matched teams, set pieces can often be the deciding factor. This United lineup has several players who are dangerous from set pieces. De Ligt's aerial ability makes him a threat from corners and free kicks. Bruno's delivery from set pieces is among the best in the Premier League. Sesko's height and movement in the box make him dangerous in these situations. Arsenal are also strong from set pieces, so United will need to be alert defensively as well as threatening offensively. Mental preparation and big game experience. Playing against Arsenal at this level requires more than just technical ability. It requires mental strength and the ability to handle pressure. Looking at this United lineup, several players have significant big game experience. De Ligt has played in Champions League finals. Casemiro has won the biggest trophies in football. Bruno has performed in crucial matches for club and country. But the younger players like Heaven, Euro, and Ahmad will need to show they can handle the pressure of this kind of match. Their performance could determine whether United's faith in youth pays off. The role of the manager. While the players on the pitch will ultimately determine the result, Amorim's role from the touchline will be crucial. His tactical decisions, motivational skills, and ability to make changes during the game could be decisive. This team selection shows that Amorim is willing to be bold and take risks. He's not playing it safe by picking only experienced players or setting up defensively. Instead, he's showing faith in his tactical system and his players' ability to execute it. Fan expectations and pressure. Manchester United fans have high expectations for games like this, and this team selection will only increase those expectations. By picking an attacking lineup, Amorim is essentially promising fans that United will try to win rather than just avoiding defeat. This creates pressure, but it also creates excitement. United fans want to see their team playing with ambition and confidence, and this lineup suggests that's exactly what they'll get. Historical context. United versus Arsenal. The history between these two clubs adds extra significance to every team selection and tactical decision. This fixture has produced some of the most memorable matches in Premier League history. By selecting this particular lineup, Amorim is continuing the tradition of United managers who weren't afraid to attack Arsenal. It shows respect for the fixture's history while also trying to create new positive memories. Looking beyond this one game. While this analysis focuses on one potential lineup for one game, it also tells us about United's longer-term direction under Amorim. The emphasis on young players suggests that United are building something sustainable. The tactical approach suggests they want to be proactive rather than reactive. The team selection suggests they have ambitions to compete with the very best teams. The verdict. Can this team beat Arsenal? So, after analyzing every position and every tactical decision, can this Manchester United team beat Arsenal? The answer is yes, absolutely. This lineup has the perfect balance of youth and experience, defensive solidity and attacking threat, individual quality and tactical intelligence. The key will be execution. If these players can perform to their potential and follow Amorim's tactical instructions, they have everything needed to beat Arsenal and make a statement about United's resurgence. But football is unpredictable, and Arsenal are a quality team with their own strengths and tactical plan. United will need to be at their very best to get the result they want. What success would mean? If this United team beats Arsenal with this lineup, it would represent more than just 3 points. It would show that United's rebuilding process is working, that young players can perform in big games, and that Amorim's tactical approach can succeed at the highest level. It would give United fans real hope for the future and send a message to the rest of the Premier League that United are ready to compete for major honors again. The bigger picture. This potential lineup represents everything that Manchester United fans have been hoping for. A team that combines the club's traditions with modern tactical thinking, experienced winners with exciting young talent, and defensive stability with attacking ambition. Whether this exact 11 takes the field or not, the principles behind these selections show that United are heading in the right direction under Amorim. Final thoughts. A new era begins. Looking at this potential starting 11, it's hard not to get excited about Manchester United's future. This isn't just a team selected to compete with Arsenal. It's a team selected to show that United are ready to compete with anyone. The blend of youth and experience, the tactical sophistication, and the attacking ambition all suggest that something special is being built at Old Trafford. Whether it starts with a victory over Arsenal remains to be seen, but the foundation is certainly there. At Unite United News, we'll continue to bring you the detailed analysis and insider insights that help you understand what's really happening at your club. This potential lineup against Arsenal is just the beginning of what promises to be an exciting journey under Ruben Amorim. Thanks for joining us for this comprehensive look at United's potential starting 11. Make sure you stay connected with Unite United News for all the latest team news, tactical analysis, and exclusive content that you won't find anywhere else. Because when it comes to Manchester United, every formation decision matters, every player selection tells a story, and every match could be the start of something special. Keep the red flag flying high, and remember, at Unite United News, we don't just report the news. We help you understand what it really means for the future of our great club.